Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel, and it is Saturday, April 9th in the year 2022. And I can't believe we're already in April. This year seems to be flying by. And we are in some pretty intense energies. And I really think this is absolutely the new norm. There is no more, oh, we're going in and out of really high frequencies or intense energies. This is the way it is from now on. There are no more real downtime or breaks in between incredible infusions of light coming onto the planet. Last week we went through a 4-4 portal, which was very powerful in and of itself. And we are getting ready to move into another really strong wave of energy, April 12th. There's a lot going on in the solar system. Um, Jupiter and Neptune are coming into cosmic interface, if you will, that is really bringing a lot of things up for people. And so emotions have been really high for a lot of people right now. Things coming up to be cleared, but also to rearrange, if you will, or maybe not rearrange, but reprioritize that which is really your dream moving forward. We are continuing to bring on the new higher magnetic structure, matrix, if you will, onto the planet. This is going to be an ongoing project for quite some time. But as pieces of that new magnetic platform actually anchor onto the planet, it allows for a deeper connection in, because we as individual beings of light, in a energetic and biological body that we are, we actually overlay onto the planet's energetic. And so every time a new piece of this magnetic structure, this tri-wave, this beyond duality, beyond the old magnetic structure, which has been playing out for a very long time, eons actually. So this is a whole new paradigm that's trying to drop in. And it comes in piece by piece. It comes in based upon how clear we can get the location that it's anchoring into, the how much energy all of us light workers here on the planet continue to be able to anchor into our own bodies, how clear and how much we can continue to unravel the old distortions. There's a lot happening. There's a lot at play that is part of this entire project, Project Earth, or Project Gaia, if you will, because there's just so many different moving parts that continue to allow us to move forward in the ascension process. And again, I know many of you have heard me talk about the fact that it is really quite a extensive project that we are in. The ascension is a physical shift in consciousness. It's a physical change that is happening. It's not just in the lofty ideas, but it's literally in the physics. It's in the particle and the wave level of our consciousness, our physicality, our planet, our solar system, our galaxy, and beyond. And so it really is so important to remember and keep that awareness at the magnitude of this project and how every single one of you, every single one of you, take a breath with that. Every single one of you are playing a part in this. You are part of the team that is here to continue with this ascension process. And it is a collective ascension. We are doing this together. No one is going to be left behind. Although we know there are phases and that we are on the cutting edge of this, we are leading the way. But this is a collective process that we are going through. And so there are times I know when many are like, why do I have to keep pushing forward? Why does it seem like we get to one phase and then boom, something else comes through? And it is because you are on the cutting edge. We are building the platform, we're building the bridge. We are the way showers. And we've been talking about this for decades. And we continue to be leading the way for all of humanity. And sometimes that can feel daunting. Sometimes that can feel very overwhelming. But as we continue to do this, and I think some of you are starting to really feel the shifts that are happening. We are continuing to do it at the quantum level, and then we have to downstep it, if you will, into physicality here. But you're starting to tap into that new magnetic. There are pieces of it here, and you are actually able to tap into that. Whether you can hold it 24/7 is another story, but you are actually able to tap into that at some level. And believe me, it is only the light workers that are tapping into this right now. It is those of us who have been working to upshift our body and work on our egoic structures, working on our belief systems and the magnetics that have held those into place. We continue to bring higher and higher and higher structures of this new magnetic onto the planet. And it's really exciting to think that bigger pieces are starting to, for lack of a better term, actually land, actually get connected. The architecture, the energetic architecture of the planet always is going to lead the way for us because she is our ride through the cosmos. She is the guide. She is what we overlay on in this incredible process. And so, as we continue to anchor higher levels of consciousness in locations on the planet, you're going to be able to feel that. You're going to be able to tap into that and hold it for longer periods of time. And that's just really exciting. There's been so much movement in the higher realms with taking apart and anchoring. That's the process. We're taking the old apart and disassembling the old structures and then bringing in the new. And it's happening simultaneously. And it depends upon what frequency and what your perspective is. Where are you keeping your focus? What are you putting your energy towards? Where are you foreseeing your future? It makes a difference because there really is a continued bifurcation going on. There is a continued split, which is absolutely contrary to what we keep saying we're doing, moving into the tri-wave, moving out of the polarity. But until we get to a certain level, the bifurcation is going to continue. And this is where we put on all the training that we've gone through to continue to hold the field. And it's really exciting because as we're moving now, we're in April of 2022. So much has shifted even since the beginning of the year. And so as we move into this season here in the northern hemisphere, we are moving into spring. In the southern hemisphere, you're moving into fall. We also have very big religious dates coming up right now. Next week is Easter, where so much of humanity will be focused on the resurrection. Um, and this energy is really about rebirth and renewal and moving into the new. And so it's an opportunity to hold that frequency while so much of humanity, not quite half, but a big portion of humanity is focused on the celebration of Easter. And so, really, we are on the front lines, if you will, holding a beautiful frequency of light, of expansion, of moving into the Christ consciousness. Nothing to do with a person that was put on the cross or what the religions talk about, because the Christ consciousness is a frequency. It's a level of awareness. It's a platform of frequency versus a person. And so we hold the field knowing that Christ consciousness, or the Christ with a K instead of the C, is actually a frequency band of consciousness. And so we hold that as we move through this next week and weekend through the Easter holidays, holding that frequency band so those who are ready can tap into that even stronger, can realize that they are beautiful source light energy and that everything is found within. And that is what we were holding. That is what we are doing as the way showers. Building the bridge, holding the frequency, and anchoring the new.